Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I put 3 questions yesterday. Did anybody try them? Ah, come on, shame on you. You couldn't even send me a message to put the input back. I can stay up to 12 or 1 a.m. sometimes, okay?
Yeah, but you're in class.
I leave my class like 10 o'clock. So I have like 3 hours in between to do whatever I want. Watch a movie, do whatever I want. Let's go down and just, like a video game. Okay, right. So you didn't do it. Bunch of lazy people. That's fine. Just take one, I pass it back. And you take one and pass it back. Come on, quickly. Take one, pass the rest. 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 So these are all questions on quadratic. Take one, pass the rest quickly. Make it snappy. Snap, 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 snap. Snap, snap. Wait, is that enough? Wait, we are 24. I printed 24. Somebody get 2? Please check. I knew it. No. Melody. Really? She paid her school fees too. Stop denying her of her right to my worksheet. Okay, I have something today. While we are doing that, to have this little friend as neighbor, is probably 3 or 4 years old. So give me this. I know what they are, so I thought maybe we can hit them in class.
Yes!
You're such a fool. So, the thing is, I gave him a present for Chinese New Year. So a few days ago, I noticed somebody pressed my bell. And I was wondering, wait, did my wife come back after coming up to pick umbrella? What's going on again? Then I looked through the door and I'm like, wait, there's no one there. And I was about going by, then something tells me, oh, their door is open. And I thought, oh, maybe I say hello. Then I opened the, there are 2 doors, right? Then I opened the other one and I saw the little fella over there saying, hey. And I, oh, thank you. And it's like, you're welcome. I wish I had recorded that in the video. Anyways, so, what is this? What do we call this?
You're going to show us
What is that? What is it made of?
Peanut
candy. And this one? Right.
Oh, it's like
okay, take care.
Well, it's nice, right? Alright, so, why don't you pass this around? I hope it's enough for everybody. Otherwise, you guys at the back who don't get anything. We have foodies here. You need to see Cecilia's face right now, like, oh my god, I have to get one of those. Alright, so why don't you take one and pass to the back?
No, I don't want it.
Okay, next person. Come on, quickly. Just pass it to this, pass it around. You guys want to start with this? Alright.
It's your favorite, right?
Okay, so while we are doing that, shall we look at the quadratic question? Question 1 at least. Work it out in pencil. If you cannot get it, then I can re-explain some things you might have forgotten. It's not what? It's too good? It's terrible or it's good? These guys are foodies. When I get it, oh, after you left? Yeah, you see that on the video. I don't know. But not so much. Come on, quickly. So which one do you guys recommend for me? This one? Alright, let me have that. Do you want this?
You had already. You had already.
I know you're a foodie, okay? You don't have to show it to the public. You don't want to miss. Okay, next. This last is
a little bit.
Oh my goodness. This is really good. Why did I bring it to school?
Well, that's why you should try it beforehand.
I shouldn't have brought it to school.
You guys want the rest?
You should be selfish, yes.
Oh my God.
I can help you guys.
You know, this is the time that is good to be selfish, okay?
It's so bad.
When you have something really good.
Here, you have this one.
Everyone should just. I think you should try the other one as well.
You should have to go all the way back. All right. What's the other one? Yeah. So we can use this for what? No plastic in the ocean. What do we use this for?
Oh, we can throw it in the recycle.
Just give it to her. Come on, just give it to her. Alright, are we doing the question please? While we are being foodies at the same time? Kelly will have brought fish. I told you. She's a fish foodie. Okay, so does anybody need help with the quadratic sequence? Does anybody need help with the quadratic sequence and term?
Yeah.
Guys, talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Who remembers how to do quadratic sequence? Okay, so you want to explain something? Come on, just try it. Let me see. Are you using your pen or pencil? Alright, yeah, that's right, but because you can see the pattern immediately, that's right. But some question will not be that easy to see the pattern. Let me see. Okay, I can see, I'm trying to go around to see the way you're doing it. Hello. Okay, why don't I give you a clue? Look at the paper I gave you yesterday about the guideline. Everybody, go to the guideline I gave you yesterday. Let's focus on this now. Go to the paper I gave you yesterday. Remember these notes? I also solved an example in that paper. I think that's on the second page of the paper. Have you all seen it? So I wrote steps that you could take to do it. So I'm going to, everybody, please walk with me now. I'm making use of not exactly what I have here. So why don't I use -1, 8, 9, 21, 38, 59. Why don't I use this one? I just modified the example that I did. Okay, so look, listen everybody. Remember yesterday, the first thing is to find the difference, right? So but if you find the difference here, what is this? 9. And this? Talk to me. 11. This? Is this 11? That's 13. This one? What? And this? What? 21. Let's be serious now. What do you notice? The difference, is it the same? No. Unlike yesterday, what do you notice when you get the difference? When you get the difference for the linear sequence, it's always the same. So the first difference, this is what I call the first difference. I think the difference you got the first time. Okay? So your first difference is always the same. But in this case, your first difference is not the same. Now, so we'll go to the next difference. Okay, walk with me now. What is this?
4.
What is this?
4.
What is this?
4.
So the second difference is the same. Please listen. If the first difference is the same, it means the power of n is 1. That's why you have n to the power 1 in the linear. If the second difference is the same, it means the power of n is 2. If the second difference is not the same and we have to get the third difference before we can get a new number, it means the power of n is 3. That means you are dealing with a cubic sequence. But it's quadratic sequence because you get your common difference in state 2. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So now, this, your n term will look like this, a quadratic form. Do you remember yesterday? What is that form? an squared plus bn plus c. So the goal is to find a, b, c, right?
Yeah.
Can a be 0? Why?
Always starts with 1.
Talk to me. Somebody say something about that quickly.
Always starts with 1.
Not exactly. Someone else? Elson? Sorry, quickly.
If a is 0, then there would be no square.
There will be no square. Okay, that's more or less what most of you are trying to say. So if a is 0, there will be no square. Then that makes it what? Not a quadratic. So what do we call that?
Linear.
Linear. And this is not linear we are dealing with. So my next question is, can b be 0?
Yes.
Yes. Can c be 0? Yes. Can b and c be 0 simultaneously? Yes. As long as a is not 0. Alright? And I wrote comments in that paper from yesterday when your b and c can be 0. Okay? But you can look at that later. Please pay attention now. So the first thing is for us to figure out what a is. This guy tells you what a is. The second difference is twice a, always. So if you want to get your a is actually half of the second difference. Which means for this sequence, my a is what?
2.
2. So this is 2 n squared. So I don't know the rest yet. Does it make sense? So the trick now is, this is just one way. There are other ways of figuring this out. As time goes on, we'll still look at this till Friday and possibly Monday. We do a lot of exercise as well. So it's not something we are rushing, even though I wish we could. The next thing for you to do, are you paying attention please? The next thing for you to do is, you already know 2n squared, right? Compare the sequence. Let's pretend 2n squared is the final result, like we did yesterday. So we compare the original sequence with the sequence generated by 2n squared. Now the original sequence is -1, 8, 21, 38, and 59. This is the original sequence. Okay? Let's look at the sequence of 2n squared. What are they? What is the first one? The sequence of 2n squared. 2, 8, 18, 32, 50. So let's see the difference. The difference, what? No? -3, 0, 3, 6, 9. What do you notice about that?
3 plus 3.
What kind of sequence is that?
Linear.
That is this part. So all you have to do is work out the n term of this one and combine it with 2n squared. Do you understand? Because if you look at it, you have this sequence is an squared plus bn plus c, right? This sequence is just an squared. The difference is what? Bn plus c. So bn plus c is this guy. Does it make sense? And all you have to do is use your knowledge. So what do we do to get that? This n term of this one?
You find the what it's at.
You find the difference. Okay. So what is the difference?
3.
3, 3, 3. So that is what?
3n.
3n. So then you multiply by 1. So when you multiply by 1, you get -3 for the original. Now this is your new original. Do you agree with me now?
Yes.
Now I'm working this like a linear sequence. Alright? So this is my new original. When I do 3 times 1, I get 3. What is the difference?
6.
No?
And -6.
-6. So the n term for this is what? 3n minus 6. So when you combine these two, what is your final n term of the original sequence?
2n plus 3n minus 6.
2n squared plus 3n minus 6. That's how to figure it out. Does it make sense? I wrote this in details in the note I gave yesterday. Can I ask everybody to go through the type 2 n term, the note from yesterday? Type 2 n term of quadratic sequence. Please go through that in a minute and try to connect it with what I just said now. Please, nobody should write now. Go through that page. It's an old page. I wrote the steps and I did an example. Ask you to go through this. You need to try to do what I say. It's for your own good. Because I don't want you writing something other than what I've done. Question. Which one? This one? Half of this. Yeah. Look at, I want you to look at step, what step is that again? Step 2. Look at the last statement in step 2. Here you will get a common difference, right? Half of this is A. Yes, pretty. Okay, so you agree that with this, my n term has 3n, right? N term for this. And from yesterday, I told you to write the original sequence, which will be this one. So minus 3, 0, 3, 6, blah, blah, blah. Generate the sequence with this 3n. You get 3, 6, 9, 12. What is the difference? Negative 6, negative 6, negative 6, negative 6. So I just need one. That's the first thing. Is it clear, everyone?
Yeah.
So can we practice those things now? If you don't have enough space, can you divide the box in 2? The box in that worksheet. So the worksheet is like this. If you think the space will not be enough, just divide it in 2. So work like this. When you get to this last point, continue here. That's more organized. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Answer, I'm talking to the whole class. So divide this into 2 because you may not have enough space. So work like this. Once you get to the end, work this way. Don't write too messy. I wouldn't take anything like this. Just look up. If somebody walks like this all through, then you don't have enough space, you write outside the box, or you write somewhere else, I would not mark that. So I suggest you try to divide that box in half and work, in a neat form, yeah, like that. So let's practice quadratic sequence now. Alright. Do you have enough space to do that? And you can draw the line down in case this is not confused. So for this the original sequence first. Okay, you 6 minus the sequence of n squared is 1, right? So you should have the difference. Find the difference. Find the difference. Find this difference of the last 6 difference, that's 7 difference. You get a common difference, that's 2. And half of that is 1. So you have n squared. Let's just subtract this from that. So look at the example. So after you find the denominator, so you start with the original sequence, which is 6 subtract 4, and then using the next numbers. So the first thing is the original sequence, then the sequence of the numbers you What is this and this? Did you hear me when I said divide this so that you can work in a more clear form? Divide that so you can work in a clearer form. So after you exhaust, I don't know what this is doing here. If you have been able to, guys, I don't want you to just think about it and write n squared plus 2n plus 1. I want to see how you did it. So I won't tolerate if anyone guessed correctly. Even if your guessing is right, I won't take it as a solution. I need you to work it out. Because those guessing have limitations. That's the reason, not because I want you to do extra work. Okay? So show me how you did it. Okay? Yes?
You know when you go from the original sequence to the sequence of reviews and everything? Well, this one's already all the same.
If they're the same different, yeah, that's possible.
So it's 4, 4, 4, 4.
So what is the end term of that?
4.
What is it? Have you read this? Special cases. Because if you try to find the end term of this, you get what as a common difference now? 0. So that's 0b. Plus what? Yeah, that's 0b, which means b does not exist. Yes. So then plus what? So you could, and write it this way. So you got the difference, you got 4, 4, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So which of you is confused?
3 minus 1 is negative 4.
3 minus 1.
Negative calculator.
Which one is at the top? The original sequence should be at the top.
3 minus 1.
That's negative 4.
Yeah. 0 minus 1 is negative 4.
Like that, okay, sorry.
Original sequence first. Alright, so minus 4, right? So if you do this, this is meant to be your b. Right? So which means b is equal to 0. What? No, it's meant to be like an squared plus bn plus c, right?
Yeah.
If b is equal to 0, this does not exist. Then your c will just be this.
Minus 4, sorry.
What? Oh, it's time? What? Oh, because of the assembly. So sorry. I didn't know the time was up already. Please come in. Alright, so guys, take your time and solve all the other questions. I'll take a picture of this and post online as well. Alright, class dismissed. See you. See you on Friday.